Hey there, future best friend. I'm Hannah, and chances are if you're watching this video, you're either a photographer, a blogger, or you're just in pursuit of the perfect selfie. I can respect that. As for me, I'm a style blogger, and I actually take all of my own photos with just a tripod. In the past, I've used stacked boxes, bookshelves, tall trash cans, basically just whatever I could find. But lucky you, you've got a tripod, and I've got really awesome tips for taking good photos with a tripod. So we're like a match made in photography heaven. I'm going to focus on three things. The first one is the perfect height for your tripod. The second one is how to focus your camera every single time. And the third one is the best kind of lighting to look for. And if you can figure these things out, then you're basically on your way to becoming an Instagram modeling sensation. The right height on your tripod can make your photos look really luxe, so I suggest having your tripod around your waist level. And you'll know that it's right when the background and your waist make like this perfect little line. It won't always look exactly the same, but you'll kind of figure it out as you go along. That way you'll look really tall and evenly proportioned and not at all like a stumpy little troll. You'll know when it's right, trust me. Before we talk about focus, I want to make sure that you know how to use your self timer. Whether you're using it to take one photo after 10 seconds or it's like rapid fire photos, I want you to learn how to use this feature and make it your best friend. Okay, now let's talk about focusing. Oh, and if you have a flip screen, now would be the time to use it. I use a lot of tricks to focus my camera. I'm like a photo magician. When I'm using my DSLR, and that's just a fancy word for a really big camera, I like to put something down in the photo and then I'll focus it manually. Or I use my camera remote and I stand in the photo and it focuses on me. I would be lost without my camera remote. Oh, and if you want to take this one step further, and who doesn't, then after you've used your camera remote to get yourself in focus, then I go back and I put my camera in manual focus and I put a self timer on and then I stand back in the photo and it's perfectly focused and I don't have to hide my hands. You know, the camera remote in my hands. For a point and shoot, the focusing is really not as precise. I mostly stand behind the camera, set the timer, push the button, and then I run in front of it and it's focused. Lighting! Always shoot in the shade whenever possible, and overcast days are really fabulous too. If you have to work with the sun, I would recommend having it face behind you. Unless you have a point and shoot, then that's a really bad idea. Those cameras don't read light as well, and so your photo will turn out really crappy. Your best bet is just to kind of play around and get sort of like a half and half shade and sunlight. At least that's what I do when it works. And that's it. That is the secret to all of my selfies. And now I must kill you because you know too much. No, I can't do that. You look like a nice person. You've got a family and everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck with your selfies. And if you want, you can send them to me on Twitter @HannahRupp. But don't make it weird. I was just using this camera for the thumbnail image, which is why you didn't see it in the rest of the video, but you're seeing it now because for some reason you're still watching this video. Like, don't you have better things to do? Isn't a TV show on right now?